In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the process on what I did to make sure that I passed my state ref inspection. So when I first got the letter in the mail, man, my stomach dropped. I knew that my car was just, you know what I'm talking about. On the turbo back exhaust, upgraded turbo, the fuel system was on 85. There was just too much work done to it. Weird thing is, I don't know how you guys got your state ref, but for me, I actually got it in the mail. I never got pulled over once. So when I got the letter in the mail, I was actually surprised by that. The first option that came in mind was, all right, I'm done, I'm selling the car, because I was already too far in it. The second option I had, which I actually explored, was I was thinking about registering the car out of state and keeping my old setup, but after further consideration, I decided not doing that for the one reason of, with my luck, I'm gonna drive the car with the full setup on there, get pulled over and ask, hey, why do you have non-California plates in a California state? And there's nothing to back it up. Sure, maybe I could have registered a business or done a PO. I've heard some people doing that to get away with it, but I wasn't willing to risk that. The third option was, which was my last option, was bringing it back to stock, which I eventually did. It took me months trying to find all those parts. I went on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist. I was on Facebook groups trying to figure out where I can buy the original parts that came from the car. This is what I would recommend. I would recommend for you to convert your car back to stock if you live in California or in a state where state refs are a mandatory thing. Once you do that, take it to the state ref. Just go, man. These people are cool. They're normal people trying to do their job, and talk to them if there's anything that's out of compliance. They'll let you know and they'll tell you what to do to fix it. First state ref inspection, I went and they actually failed me. The reason why was because I didn't realize this till after, but there was a bung O2 sensor that was not in the correct position. I failed it, and then I contacted a local muffler shop, which they ended up taking care of it for me, which I'm super thankful. They saved me such a headache. Took it back to the second state ref and it passed. So it's a little bit confusing when you pull up to the state ref. Most of them I think are like colleges. So you go in there, you give them the paperwork. One advice that I would give you guys is, if your tags are expired and you need to drive from your house to the state ref shop, but you don't want to get pulled over and get a ticket, is, I didn't even know this, but you can go to the DMV and ask for a 1-day driving permit. Well, before you set up your state ref inspection, make sure that you have all your tags paid. I was backed up for like 2-3 years, and I messed up because I never did non-op. I think it was close to $1,000. Now that the car is so quiet, I can hear all types of rattles throughout the car, and it drives me pretty crazy. Give me some ideas in the comments below on what you guys recommend for exhaust system. And if you're a company watching this video, let me know. One of the first things I'm gonna do is bring back the rumble. I don't know what I'm gonna do, what company I'm gonna go with, but that's on the very first list on making sure that we get that right. And shout out to my co-guest, Reba. She's also showing her support. Right, Reba? Oh, you're such a good little kitty, aren't you? Reba will stare at the tree all night. I did have the car on the Cobb Stage 1 map. I was a little bit skeptical about that, and it ended up working out. The actual process wasn't too bad. Took about 30 minutes for me. Now, they say it may take up to an hour, but just hang out, get some coffee. Usually they have coffee in the little lounge area. And if you're dealing with this, shoot me a message. I'm willing to maybe give my experience and what I learned and what I would do different. I'm willing to help you out, at least share my experience and hopefully get you to pass your inspection also. I mean, none of this is, of course, legal advice. I'm just speaking by my own personal experiences. That's just how I would do it. Hope you guys have a great holiday. Spend time with your family and friends. Enjoy the days off, and we will see you next week for another video.